Hello everybody and welcome to an amazing video. We're going to show you how the Russians take down a DJI Phantom. This is a Russian TV group, part of TV's Zvezda, which means TV star. It's a military channel in Russia in all Russian language. And what they're going to do is they're going to take out a DJI Phantom with a cannon, because that's how you do things in Russia. But first things first, they're going to take off that drone and take some footage with it aiming a bit off to the side. Now, you're going to use a cannon to shoot it. You better be precise, so they're getting in touch with the radar, making sure that the radar can see the tiny plastic drone hovering in the air about 150 meters away. The Pantsir-S1 system that's going to be doing the shooting is taking aim and fires. Boom, there you go. You've got rounds flying downwind. That's 30mm shells flying right past the drone. The TV crew asked to aim just a bit off and to the side of the drone. You can see those bullets just flying right by it. Shakes the camera quite a bit. You can actually see the shake from the bullets passing right by that drone. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Those are huge shells. I mean, 30mm. That's kind of what's on an A10. There you go. They're flying by, and the drone, well, it's still alive. It's coming back. They recalled it. And let's see if it's actually got hit. And amazingly, even though they were aiming off to the side, the spread of the bullets does exist, and there is a tiny wound on one of the sides of the drone. We can see it in super slow motion here. If you look carefully, you can actually see the bullets streaking right by the drone. Isn't that mind-blowing? A 30mm cannon of a Pantsir-S1 system, air defense system from Russia against the drone. Look at those bullets just flying right by. Never, ever, ever try that at home, even if you have a 30mm cannon or anything else. One more time, super slow motion. Should be around, coming through here. Right, there we go. Boom. I slowed that down for you so you can take a look. So here's the predecessor of the Pantsir-S1, the S125 and the S75 surface-to-air system. That's what was used by the Vietnamese against the American Phantoms in the Vietnam War. So here the Pantsir is actually going to shoot those down with its new surface-to-air missile. The real need for the Pantsir-S1 came at the end of the Cold War, when the Americans had cruise missiles that could fly low across the surface of the Earth and not be very detectable. So the Pantsir fires a salvo of surface-to-air missiles that will chase down a cruise missile or a low-flying helicopter like an Apache and try to take it out, able to track it both in the infrared spectrum and with its radar. So here it's actually taking out another surface-to-air missile, the S75, that's traveling at about Mach 2.5 with its surface-to-air missile. Boom, the S75 is gone. And at that speed, it's intercepted at Mach 2.5 there. But it's all about the cannon. In this particular case, it's the GSH-30, the machine gun cannon that is used on fighter planes, such as the Su-27 and the new Russian 5th generation stealth fighter, the Pak-Fa. This cannon has a capability of firing about 3,000 rounds a minute. Very high speed cannon. But the Russians said, let's put it on a truck, let's put some surface-to-air missiles right next to it, and really shoot down whatever the hell they want. And to see the targets, it has both a camera for optoelectronic tracking and also a radar giving it 2 sets of eyes. Now, why is that important? It's important in situations where you need to be able to spot a low-flying target such as a cruise missile or a helicopter. And if you have any radar people that ever used one, they'll know that at a certain altitude a radar doesn't just work. So it's got the optoelectronic system, the detection radar on top, and also a tracking radar on the side. Now the tracking radar is what basically tracks a target once the detection radar has picked it up. And if it's flying too low, if it's not emitting proper signals back, then the optoelectronic system kicks in and visually tracks the target and tells the missile where to go. And that's not all. The Pantsir-S1 system is no slouch itself. It uses a phased array active detection radar that allows it not only to pick up targets that are flying around while it's stationary, but this radar works on the vehicle while it's in motion. So the system can actually be on a truck or another chassis being moved along the ground and able to track a helicopter or anything else flying along the ground or in the air around it. And it's got quite a bit of a range, able to detect enemies at a range of 50 kilometers and take them out with missiles at 20 kilometers. Cool. And it's got its cannons, able to take out targets at 3 kilometers. So that's about 2 miles for cannons, about 15 miles for rockets. very good coverage for a mobile system that can keep up with the troops or be quickly moved around, so it cannot be easily taken out by a repeat strike. Its radar does need to be running also, preventing a missile like a harm missile that tracks it from shooting it down once it turns on its radar by using the optoelectronic tracking only. It's like a stealthy sniper. And it's really designed to shoot down pretty much anything enemy can throw at it, whether it's an airplane, a helicopter that's flying high or low. It can also be a drone during the daytime or nighttime, or even a free-falling bomb. So imagine a bomber dropping a bomb, falling towards the ground. The Pantsir-S1 can pick it up with its radar or its optical tracking system and actually destroy the bomb in midair while it's falling towards the ground. And not just during the day. It's also fully capable of using both its radar and optical tracking system at nighttime as well, which is pretty amazing because it's able to use the infrared spectrum to see targets in darkness with its optical system and take them out with cannons or missiles. Now, this system is no big secret. It was revealed in Moscow on its May 9th parade and can also be put on a tracked system like a tank, making it be able to go through more rough terrain. Currently, the Pantsir-S1 has been bought by countries such as Saudi Arabia, and it's being used actively in Syria. Here you can see the S-300, a long-range defense system with a range of 100 kilometers, being protected by the Pantsir-S1 at the Russian base. But let's get back to killing that DJI Phantom. So, the Phantom is going to get launched, it's going to be acquired, and then taken out with cannon fire. So let's see how this is going to happen. The Pantsir-S1 is at a training site in southern Russia. The TV crew is launching the Phantom in the air. Off it goes, and it's going to take a position about 100 meters away from the Pantsir-S1. So it's hovering, the Pantsir-S1 takes aim, and a quick burst, first time hit, it's gone. No need for repeat fire. Here it is one more time. Watch this. The Pantsir-S1 is about 100 meters away, it locks on, fires, and the drone is out of there. It is gone. Nothing left. Well, maybe something left. So let's take a look. The crew actually scrambles out, goes off, finds the drone, and yeah, it looks like a bullet went right through it. Parts knocked out. Not going to fly anytime soon. I've seen some amazing online videos of a DJI Phantom taking its licks. In this case, it really got served. Its batteries on the ground in pieces. Thank goodness it didn't get hit by a real missiles. I doubt there'd be a lot to find in that case. If you've enjoyed this crazy video, give me a thumbs up and a like. I always appreciate that. And of course, subscribe to this channel. Let me know what you think and what trouble you've put your drone through. And of course, make sure if you're flying a drone, stay safe and watch out for Russian rockets.